Hello and welcome to Basic Levelhead Design. In this video I'm going to show you how to place enemies and hazards. These are the main ways that you're going to try and kill grade 18 in a level. Grade 18 and Levelhead have a very low life and will die instantly and have a very quick reset back to either a checkpoint or to the beginning of the level. So, across enemies and across hazards, well, some of them anyways, well, most of them actually, simply clicking on them and placing them will present a way for grade 18 to die. So if you were to go in here, it's going to zip them right back to the last checkpoint, or if there's no checkpoint, to the end of the level. I'll show you what happens with the checkpoint. If you put it there, okay. Now, we just saw him go back all the way to the beginning. So if we hit a checkpoint, he's going to go back there. Adding checkpoints will always decrease the difficulty of the level, with some exceptions, but in general, the more checkpoints you have, the lower difficulty that it will have. Let's just get rid of him for now. For the placement of enemies and hazards, with regards to this one, the whiz blade, cromblers, cannons, both this one and that one, spike blocks, and fireballs, will have one basic principle for making them bigger, and that is they can go, you have singles, a couple next to each other. If you put two more on top, making a 2x2 square, it makes a bigger one. The last one you can do is make a 3x3, and that's the biggest one you can make. You can delete individual ones, and then that will modify it accordingly. This is also true for whiz blades. For example, if you just click and drag in a little circle like that, it makes one big one. When you do that, it also carries forward the basic principle of whatever that default element is going to do. For example, if we would do that and then click on it, we know that has a medium speed and it's going to go this particular distance, and it's going to travel in a type of movement. So you move vertically, horizontally, stationary, so not going anywhere. We'll move in a circle, but we'll just keep it like that for now. If we play it and watch it, that's what it's going to do. If we make it bigger, it's still going to do that in the same way. Same again for that. If you want to see exactly where it's going to go, it carries the center towards these 2 points at a certain speed. So let's get rid of that, and I'll show you what that applies to enemies. Enemies have the same principle. You can do just one, and they'll do its thing, depending on where it is. Or you can do exactly this. It'll make it bigger. It also gives it more life that way. So for a single, you have to hit it once before it dies and not die. Okay. This one particular one requires 2 before it dies, and then it would require 3 for this one. This is not the case for every enemy. It's just the case for that one, and you'll need to experiment to figure out how many times how many hits they need before they die. Again, this is true for cannons, which will then fire something based on the set of parameters. As you seen in a previous video, you should know how to look at these parameters. But pasting a couple more will make it bigger. Many of the other enemies have a set of parameters that you can change. And again, you would just do that the normal way that you've seen in previous videos. And that is hazards and enemies. Thanks for watching.